friends, over the weekend something big happened in our country. Now, we all have different feelings about the election, and our families have all made different choices about who we would vote for and what we expected. But for the first time in almost 250 years, there is a woman going to be vice president, and that's kind of a big deal. And she's black, and she's South Asian, meaning that she's from, or her family is from India, which is very neat. She looks very different. She looks a lot like America today, and that is very cool. And I happen to have an autobiography that she wrote last year. It's called Superheroes Are Everywhere. Now, an autobiography is a book that is written by the person that it is about. And so this is Superheroes Are Everywhere by Kamala Harris. And there's some very cool pictures from her life growing up. And it says, faster than a rocket ship, and stronger than a tidal wave, braver than a lion. Superheroes always make the world better, no matter what goes wrong. Whenever there's trouble, superheroes show up just in time. When I was a kid, I was sure that superheroes were everywhere, blending in with regular people, ready to do good at a moment's notice. I was determined to find them, so I started my superhero search. It didn't take long to find one. I noticed that my mom had a magic touch. She made me feel warm, safe, and even strong. She knew that I loved good food, so she taught me her secret recipes. We'd create huge, delicious meals for our family together and our friends. I even got to cook some of the dishes all by myself. See, Kamala, my mom would say, you can do anything if you put your heart in it and try hard. Anything in the world. My mom was a superhero because she made me feel special. She believed in me and helped me believe that I could do anything. Who in your life makes you feel special? I hope you have lots of people. Heroes are people that you can count on. My sister Maya and I did everything together: ballet classes, piano lessons, bike riding, and board games. I knew that if I ever needed her, she'd be there, one half of our dynamic duo. When we felt sad, sometimes my mom would throw us an unbirthday party. Together we'd eat unbirthday cake, open an unbirthday present, and dance all around the living room. Maya was always by my side. My sister was a superhero because she was someone I could count on. Who can you count on? Heroes make you feel brave. My dad wanted me to be fearless. Whenever we were at the park, he'd let go of my hand and he'd call out, "Run, Kamala, run!" And I'd run as fast as I could for as far as I could. My dad was a superhero because he made me feel brave. Who do you have in your life that makes you feel brave? I hope you have lots of people that help you feel brave. Now, heroes stand up for what's right. My grandmother was one of the smartest people I've ever met, and she used her smarts and her voice to speak out for women that were being hurt, and she taught them how to stay healthy. My grandfather used his voice to make India a free country. All of my grandparents from India and Jamaica were superheroes, standing up for what's right. Do you have people that stand up for what's right in your life? Now, heroes are best friends. My friends and I care about each other. When I was in kindergarten, I told a boy to stop teasing one of my best friends. At another time, that same best friend helped me when I fell on the playground. We all want to feel safe at school. My best friends were superheroes because they made me and other people feel safe. That's important to do. Now, heroes are teachers. I loved my first grade teacher, Mrs. Wilson. She taught us about plants and flowers, and she sang us songs from cultures all over the world, and she revealed how tadpoles turn into frogs. Teachers like Miss Wilson are superheroes because they show us the whole world and they help us to follow our dreams. Who are some of your favorite teachers? There's so many at Hillcrest, it would be hard to choose. We're very lucky. When I looked, I found a superhero right down the street. Mrs. Sheldon was a family friend who was like a second mom to me. She watched Maya and me while my mom was at work. We'd gobble up her homemade biscuits and her peach cobbler and her gumbo on special occasions, and we'd pile into her car every Sunday for church. Mrs. Sheldon treated everyone with love and respect. Her kindness made her a superhero to me. Who is kind to you? I hope lots and lots of people. Now, heroes explore with you. My Aunt Lenore and I chased fireflies and caught them in jars. Uncle Sherman taught me to play chess. Aunt Mary and I read book after book together, and Uncle Freddie took me to museums where we would see dazzling artwork. My aunts and uncles, my mom's friends who were part of our family, helped me to explore my world, and that made them superheroes. Who helps you explore? I hope that you have grown-ups that are part of that, who aren't really maybe part of your family, but feel like it and treat you like they're an aunt or an uncle. Those are great people to have around. Now, when I got older, I kept searching for superheroes. It was time for me to go to college, and I was excited to go where my Aunt Chris had gone to study, Howard University. My grandmother hadn't got a chance to go to college, but she encouraged all her kids, my mom and my aunts and uncles, to study hard, and they did. My mom became a scientist. My Uncle Balu is an economist. My Aunt Sarala is a doctor, and my Aunt Chinny works with computers. They were superheroes because they showed me that if I worked hard, I could be whatever I wanted to be when I grew up. Who works hard in your life? Now, heroes, of course, protect people. After college, I wanted to become a lawyer like some of the people I looked up to. Thurgood Marshall, Constance Baker Motley, Charles Hamilton Houston. They all fought in court because they knew that people aren't always treated equally, but they should be. Like them, I wanted to make sure that the law would protect everyone. These lawyers were superheroes because they protected people by using the power of words and ideas. Who protects you? Heroes make a difference together. Once I became a lawyer, then I became a senator. I worked with all sorts of people to help kids. Even better, I got to know some amazing kids that were working to make the world a better place. And you know what I learned? She learned that heroes are you. And that's like a little mirror there. Are you kind and brave and curious? Are you a good friend? Do you share? Do you treat people fairly? Do you help when people need a hand? You can be a hero just by being you. Now, at school, we've been taking the Hero Pledge to follow the Hero Code. And you can do it too. You want to do it with me right now? So raise your right hand and put it up and repeat after me. I promise to make people feel special, to be someone people can count on, to help people be brave, to stand up for what's right, to be a good friend, to be a good teacher, to be kind, to explore, to study and work hard, to protect people who need it, and to make a difference when I can. I promise to be the very best me that I can be. Well, bing! I now deem you a superhero. I hope that you go out into the world and do good and be kind and help people. And I know that you can because I've seen you do it here before. And I can't wait to hear about all the things that you do in your new superhero life. I miss you, friends. Have a wonderful week. Think about the people in your life who are superheroes to you. And when you're doing that, you'll practice something that's very important for this time of year. It'll help you be thankful for them. And this is a season in which we are all thankful for the people in our life that help us to be the very best us that we can be.